I make really dumb decisions like, oh, let's go to Florida and fix some boats and float them down the damn coast.
This is the moment we've been waiting for. We're gonna take the Zodiac to Florida. If you've seen the past couple short videos, I was actually working on this Zodiac, trying to get it up to par. It's kind of a long story behind it. I found it for a good friend of mine up in somewhere around Nashville, where it was actually a sunken boat. So this is genuinely a junken treasure. Initially, he was wanting to get it just to have, but something came up, and this is what this whole adventure is about. We are going to take this boat and pull another boat with it. Not just any boat, a 70-foot yacht that has been sank from Daytona to Fort Pierce. I like living on the edge, what can I tell you? It's a stupid idea, I know. Just a little backstory on the boat. It used to be a sheriff boat, and the story I got on it, it was they were using it on a rescue for a flood area in West Tennessee, and I guess it got away from them or something like that, and it actually hit something, popped on a tube, sank. I'm not exactly sure. The motors needed a lot of work. The power heads were good, they turned over fine, but a lot of electronic stuff was bad on them. The motors themselves were actually full of like silt, or just like a really fine mud. And as soon as I got the power heads running, sure enough, both of the lower units were bad. So I was actually able to get one lower unit for it, and then one I kind of semi-rebuilt. But if you've seen on the other couple short videos, this boat is actually running great, and I actually trust it. Actually running great. Alright, it ran great for a while, but now we're living it back. I don't know, one motor died. Alright, so I hammered down, and one motor quit. I'm not going to waste too much time here. We're going to get it hooked up. I got a few little tiny things to do, pack up the truck, and we're just going to head to Florida, and that's where this whole deal is going to be a big adventure. I got too much crap in front of my shop, so I can't back this thing down in there to get the actual air compressor to fill the tires. Ugh. Man, I can't wait to get away from this drizzly, messy, crappy weather. It's been like this for a couple days. Seems like every time I try to make a video, it's always drizzling and raining and crappy for some reason. Our goal is to try to leave out first thing in the morning early so I can just dart right down there and be done. So I'm trying to get everything lined up, so all we gotta do is hop in the old Dodge and hit the road. Alright, we had a little road rage incident where this guy, he just decided to cut me off and brake check me. And he got a lot of damage. I got zero because of my bumper. Alright, this guy in the Silver Prelude, he cut me off and did a swoop and slam on his brakes right in front of me. I'm pulling a boat. I don't stop very fast. And he just slammed his brakes in front of me and I hit him. Yeah. There, just go on. Didn't even make it out of Tennessee and we already had some action. That guy, he just tried to brake check me, trying to speed around everybody and got pissed off and I nailed him. Did absolutely nothing to the Ram. I gotta give it to Catoosa County. They were actually very nice, very helpful. And I'm not gonna get in any kind of trouble for it. I didn't want to turn it in on insurance. There's no damage to my truck, but I just want to cover my bases. Here we are around Macon, and I felt a bad vibration coming from the trailer. So I'm gonna have to go get another trailer tire. This one's getting a busted belt in it and some tread separation. I fully expect this stuff to happen. It'd be kind of strange if it didn't. Man, look at this. Whoop. That would definitely come apart. Alright, back on the road to Florida. Actually, we're going to go to Sarasota first instead of Daytona, so we had a slight change of plans. We made it to Sarasota, so let's go find our party. We're gonna go in there and find F, and he's actually never laid eyes on his Zodiac yet. I've had it in my possession for the past 6 months, so let's see what his reaction is when we find him. We're down here at his marina, and I just called him, and he's about 10 minutes out. He's gonna be coming up by boat.
We are here in Sarasota.
Yeah.
This is my friend Greg. They just brought something. What did you bring?
I brought you a Zodiac that you probably forgot that you even had.
So, Marianne, this is Greg from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Every time I tell you about this guy up north that I do wheeling and dealing with, and ridiculous plans about ridiculous salvages, about ridiculous projects that nobody wants to deal with, that's him.
This is the moment you've been waiting for like 6 months.
This is a toy and a half, man.
It's a big old freaking inflatable boat.
This is like the biggest toy I've ever received that has anyone ever got me. Wow.
It's a little limp right now, but we...
Okay. Somehow that's not what I imagined.
It's a dinghy. Can you imagine what kind of boat this dinghy goes on?
This isn't a dinghy.
This is a 24-foot dinghy. People usually get like a 10 or 11-foot dinghy. We got a 24-foot dinghy. Can you imagine?
Twin
the
engine.
size of the twin engine dinghy.
Runs good.
And it goes on top of a boat. How big is the fucking boat? We're talking.
Oh, now it won't shut off. actually running great, and I actually trust it. All right, the drama continues. I said I trust this thing, and now that we just quickly try to bump the engine, and I had to unplug the ACM to shut it off.
Trust it because it was running.
It was running. It's better than not running.
It was just trying to run forever.
But now it runs when you don't want it to run, and it doesn't run when you want it to run. All right, and this is where we're staying, is on this really nice late model Regal. I bet you didn't really see that one coming. Stayed up till like 2 a.m. last night video editing. Let's go find some coffee. Alright, today our plans are to load up the Zodiac in the back of the truck with equipment and things we need, and then take off to Daytona. The first order of business is we gotta get this Zodiac back up and running properly. Alright, stupid easy fix. It was just a connector that came off. Alright, so before we took the Zodiac in the water, we got it all up and going. We decided to stop at a marine surplus place, and man, I really wish they had one of these things local to me. Let's go to the water. That's what's next. We got Captain Afan on the helm. Maiden sea trial, actual sea instead of a
sea trial.
Actual sea trial instead of the lake.
You should go.
We're making our way out, and we picked up more people. We picked up Scott, who's a charter captain. And then we have the yours truly, Captain Afan.
Absolutely.
The Zodiac was definitely a success out here on the sea trial.
So, about a 55-gallon drum.
A 55-gallon drum.
55-gallon drum.
For what?
So, we have the tote, so we can get fresh fuel in the main ship. But the main ship has been sitting for about 12 years on hard.
What?
The main ship that we bought.
Dude, you gotta be
12 years on a hard. So we don't know what's in the tanks. It could be.
So we're gonna you literally never had the main ship in the water
since I bought it.
And we're gonna use that ship
to tow the 70-foot yacht, and we're gonna help.
And then a dinghy that.
The dinghy. Yeah.
It may or may. Jeez.
That has a left engine, the starters, and I have freaking mosquitoes.
No seams. Oh
okay,
shit.
So no seams. Freaking these are mosquitoes. So we're gonna pack up the rest of it. We're gonna take some some drums for the old oil, and we will actually be prepared for the unimaginable.
All right, so apparently we're gonna use a Mainship yacht to also tow the 70-foot yacht that does not run, and it hasn't been run in 12 years. So we're gonna add that to this adventure on top of this iffy dinghy. All right, we're getting all the supplies. I think we got plenty of stuff. We got the Zodiac completely full of stuff, and then we got this giant tote here for fuel. So I got a 4-hour drive.
And I have another 2-hour preps and then 4-hour drive.
Man, sometimes I just ask myself, what the hell am I doing? All right, next stop is Daytona, so wish me luck. Here we are in Daytona, staying at a Days Inn right here on the beach actually. And I'm tired, but I'm gonna go over to the boats here in just a little bit after some breakfast. All right, this is the kind of night we're having right here. I can't get in the parking garage because of the stupid tote. I done turned it on its side and it still won't fit. Keep in mind, we just had a hurricane here in Daytona a couple months ago, and there's still a lot of aftermath, and the beach is gone. It's just crazy. I'd love to get some drone footage of the beach and all that stuff, but it's just too windy. I don't want to lose the drone. Well, here we are at the boatyard. This thing is incredibly big. All right, let's check this thing out. So he's actually wanting to put the Zodiac on this boat back here. It looks like it may fit, I don't really know. And then we have the Mainship. That's the one we're going to be pulling with. I kind of like the boat. It's actually a lot nicer than what I thought. It's a 96 model Mainship 37. And it's also a big pile of crap. So basically we need to see if we get the Mainship running. I was aware it wasn't a complete boat and it wasn't fully together, but it should be in running condition. So we're gonna have to check it out and make sure it is, and probably do a sea trial with it before we go ahead and put the big boat in the water and all that good stuff. I did open it up a little bit just to kind of check it out. It does have some EFI engines in it, so that could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing. I did talk to Affin, and he is still on his way up here, and I told him we got a few days worth of work to do on these boats before we even thought of putting them in the water and trying to set sail. So every day that has gone by so far, the longer I realize it's gonna be to do this whole ordeal. I was really hoping to just get down here, get these boats on the water in one day, and then just set sail the next, but that's obviously not the case. I think I found a little over his head with these things, but I get it. I'm the same kind of person, and we're just gonna try to make it happen. I mean, that's what we do. So that being said, I'm gonna leave you guys off right here with this multi-part adventure. So this was part one. Stay tuned. Will we float?